Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. I wanted to come on here and just kind of, I was journaling here and then I decided to turn the camera on, so I thought maybe we could do a spread or two together and kind of me update you on why I have a cousin in front of me and not my traveler's notebook, which by the way, I still am using. It's right here. I just took out, if you guys watched that last video, I took out the insert with, or my Stylogy insert, because I had been on Instagram, and Instagram is just, my Instagram specifically is getting flooded with Hobonichi Cousin journaling videos, and it's just making me miss my cousin. So I jumped back in, but I still am keeping this for junk journaling and kind of just, I don't know, having a separate two options, I guess. So don't worry, this is not going anywhere. It is still on my desk and accessible if I wanted to jump right in. But you know how that itch you get sometimes when you're like, you are happy with one system, but then you're like wanting something additionally? Like, that's kind of how I'm feeling with this. So I just missed the one notebook feeling as well. Like, while a traveler's notebook is fun because there's multiple different units inside, like I missed holding one book and it all being in one book. Like I literally just missed both. So this is the same cousin that I think I like set up and stuff in the beginning of the year, and was starting strong in January and then fell out, and yeah, so I really only used it in January and that was it. And I laugh at myself because that's stupid, but I missed it, so I came back in. And if this is new to you guys, I will do a little flip. I have some stickers on the front and some stickers on the back. I have some sticky notes here, some tabs. This is a cute thank you card actually from an old business. She does not have this business anymore, so don't even bother looking. It's completely shut down. But I kept the card for a long time. Then I decorated the little intro page slightly. This is my year at a glance. So it's kind of vague, I guess. I don't really use this, but it is nice to like see my cycles really a year. That's like the only part that I use it for. Don't even use that. Monthlies I don't use either. Weeklies also don't really use, but I'm trying to see like, I did try to use this as like an actual vertical planning thing, but I just didn't like it. I'm trying to like experiment, I guess, and I have a lot of weeks that I can experiment for, because obviously I didn't use it for this whole gap. But I'm not like, this section of the book is not needed for me. I've never been one to use the monthlies really, or the weeklies especially, because I'm more of a horizontal weekly girl, but even then I still don't use the weeklies. So for the journaling, I was using it just how my normal journaling style is, and lots of stickers and pictures, magazine cutouts. I started to doodle more, which I still do like to do. All this, I was doing book reviews. So yeah, but I was starting off really strong because one of my goals for the year, it was to complete like a year's worth of journaling. And what my initial goal was to like fill up a cousin and have the whole year filled out, but that is like an insane goal to have. But what I have come to realize is I could back journal. That is like literally, I don't know why I've never thought of that, because yes, while all these are blank and that is going to be overwhelming to do, there's days where I'm like, man, I want to journal, but like I don't really have anything to journal about. Now I do. Like now I can just go back to my camera roll, look at what I did this day and journal about it. So I'm kind of considering that and just seeing how much I can get done in the year. But I'm not going to push myself too much because that just seems to not work. Okay, so it was about this point where I was like, I'm overwhelmed already. And I think I was just, again, kind of circling back to what I just said, I think I was just putting too much pressure on myself to journal every day. Like, I would make time to sit at my desk every day rather than like the end of the week or even like the end of the month. So that just didn't work. So now all these are empty, which is okay. So then, like I told you, I've been craving coming back into the Hobonichi, and so I was like, oh, you know what, I'm just gonna try a different type of style where it's like less is more type situation. I've also been wanting to like use my watercolors. These are old. If you guys are like subscribers since I first started, then you guys might recognize these watercolors, but these are like OG Jane Davenport watercolor from Amazon. They're amazing. They're great watercolors and they're very cheap. So I really suggest these if you're like not a huge artsy person. This is a really good option. The palette is great, and then these are also great for travel. These are the Jane Davenport watercolor pens. So I have like a whole pack of them. These have been just sitting on my shelf, and these are really nice. And the ones that have like an orange ring are the ones that haven't been used. So like some of them are brand new still. But I've been wanting to watercolor more for some reason. I was having that itch as well. So I did a book review and I watercolored the cover. Obviously, if you know the book, this is not at all what the cover looks like. I just did, or it kind of looks like it, but I made it a little bit easier. I did like their silhouettes rather than their actual bodies. And I don't know what happened here. Let's just not talk about that because it looks like they're molding into one human. I promise it's just a guy. They're supposed to be holding hands and running this way. So that's why her hair is flowing that way. I don't know. It's fine. But I did a less is more situation, and that's it. So yeah. And then I have journaling to do for Father's Day. Then when we went to go see, or when I saw Toy Story 5, which I was like itching for this movie. This is me back when I was 6, I think. I was in this picture, me holding Jessie, so I just had to include that because like I was like, oh, I was so excited for this movie, and it's so cute. If you haven't seen it, go see it. Just because it's like, I don't know, I'm in my 20s, and it's like, should I be excited to go see a Disney movie? Maybe not, but I don't care, I am. So I journal about that. Then for, I don't know, just to educate you guys, I guess, and let you know kind of what I've been doing. Right now, I'm in my last semester of college, so I'm graduating July 31st with my undergrad. But part of my requirement to graduate is internship hours. So my summer internship right now, I'm completing at a children's hospital in their hospital school program. So if you weren't aware, some children's hospitals, they have school programs. Obviously, kids in the hospital are missing out on major educational opportunities and accomplishments and achievements, and even just basic milestones. So the hospital school program keeps up with the milestones and is a immediate support for kids in the hospital. So what you could think of it as is like a really glorified tutoring, because they're not being their teachers for the rest of the year or filling in. They're just helping support the teachers that can't come to the hospital, obviously. So that's where I've been doing my internship, and obviously school's out for the summer. So this summer they did like a summer camp, and it's in the classroom, and we're having like every week is a different activity theme, and we do different STEM activities, art activities, reading, and it's just me and the school program coordinator, so we're really just tag teaming everything. But anyways, this day Mickey came and visited. I don't even know if you can see, kind of on our smart board he signed. Look how cute, he did a little signature. So that was super cute. I want to journal about that. I know. Okay. Another part of the internship is like we have in-house field trips sometimes, and this day a construction company came and brought their robot dog. I do have a picture of the robot dog, but I would rather try to draw it just because the picture, I just wanted to doodle. So I'll put a picture up on the screen so you can see kind of a before and after. And I think I didn't do a horrible job. The face was really difficult for me, just because it's going in. His face goes in, and those are his cameras. But we journaled that, so I'm gonna watercolor that. And then I did some journaling I did like a little summer job, but it ended. So I journaled about my last day, which I did have some extra stuff. So I just journaled on both sides, which I cringed when I first did that. Now it doesn't bother me because I'm like, no, this day's supposed to be for June 29th. Like, it just feels wrong. I'm such a rule follower for some reason. Then my brother's birthday, beginning of July. We need to journal for July 4th, even though I did nothing. Then I just did this like before I started. Scooby came, and so now I have to journal for that. So that is where we are now all caught up, 10 minutes into the video. So I don't know how much I'm gonna get done in this video, but I would like to at least be able to get one spread with you, just because I don't want the video to be super long. But yeah, so let's just journal, see kind of what happens. I really just, like I said, don't really put pressure on myself anymore to journal. I just do what I feel. And for what I feel for this one, I really just want to kind of go back to my OG style. So that's what we're gonna do, and we will chat, whatever. So yeah. I also have the coolest thing I think I've ever owned, a part of my journaling supplies, and it is a jumbo glue stick. Do you guys see? I don't even know if you guys can, like, this is a normal, oh, that's my chapstick. I don't know why that's my chapstick. This is a normal size glue stick, and this is my jumbo. So I love this thing, and I ordered it from Amazon. Highly suggest you get a jumbo glue stick, just because I think it's cool to say that you own it, to be honest. But it's also very helpful, I will say that too. But anyways, yeah, let's journal. What I will probably do as well off camera is go back and just kind of do what I did with the sticky notes, and put back on like major days, at least days that like I know I can journal a lot about, or I have pictures or whatever, maybe even like memorabilia from that day. I'll probably do that, and then like I said before, just go back and journal whenever I'm feeling that urge to journal, but I have nothing specific to journal about. That is just a really good thing to do now that I've realized. So yeah, I have my Diet Coke. Okay, so my brush pans, trying to see, what am I feeling? I'm feeling this like salmon pink color. These are by Right Tech, by the way, and they're very good. Okay, so there we go. Go back and just darken the down strokes. Okay. Cool. So there's that. And then I like to do stickers next, and then right at the end right with whatever space I have. So I have this sticker book where it's from Marshall's, $5. And we are going to use whatever, because all these fit because they're Mickey. No Minnie. It was just Mickey this time. FYI, so I graduate on July 31st. August 2nd, I will be relocating for 4 months. I live in the Orlando area, and I'll be relocating to like the Miami area, which is about like 4-hour difference commute. So I'm gonna take all my journaling stuff with me because I'm gonna be completing my actual child life clinical internship separate from the school one that I'm doing now. So the videos that I'll probably be uploading will be in a completely different setting because I will have to abandon this desk for a bit. Just an FYI, because I will be doing that. And I still want to journal because it's going to be a huge difference for me because I've never lived on my own. I've never lived in the Miami area. It's going to be a lot of new things. So wish me luck. I know I'll be fine, but it's always nice to just have that luck in my back pocket. But so yeah. For the shadows, The only tip that I can give you that might be helpful if you do it yourself is like after your hand lettering, if you just imagine like a sun beaming from one side of the word, like I imagine the sun coming in from this side, so obviously the shadows would be on the right side of the letter. I get a lot of questions about that and I never know how to like put it into a text. So if you just imagine the sun coming from the left or right side and just draw your shadows where the opposite side of where the sun would be. That's the best way I can put it. So hopefully that was kind of helpful. Okay, I'm gonna journal for this. I think after I do want to watercolor this. So okay. So after I watercolor, I will go over with a Sharpie pen, fine tip pen, and then I'll erase the whatever extra pencil you can see. So I'm going to need yellow because this here, his name's Morty. Morty is a yellow robot dog. So and his little ball feet are black, so I'm gonna leave that for after. Okay, good enough for me. And then black. I don't think this is even, black's on here. Yeah, no. So I think I'm gonna have to use actual pen for that, which is fine. Like my pen tail I'll probably use. So I'm going to quickly dry this with the blow dryer. So I'm gonna mute it real quick and then I'll come back. There we go. By the way, that blow dryer, it's a mini blow dryer and it is the Conair Mini Pro. So just FYI, that's something that you wanted to get for your craft room. That is the one I have. Okay, so then for I'm just gonna use the black Pentel brush pen for the details. Like these buttons on the top of him are also black.
And then his cameras are black. And then the little balls at his feet. And then I'm going to go back, like I said, with the Sharpie pen. Oh, the sun is covered by clouds now, so of course it's happened.
he's outlined. Oh, well, the pencil's like trapped under the paint. Usually it actually comes up pretty easy, so I'm surprised. I'll just try to get as much as I can. Dang. I don't know why I thought that. Okay, well, it's fine. Really doesn't bug me, considering it's my journal. Okay, so there's that. So now I'm going to write Morty. In red, because that was the logo's color, so it like fits. Okay, so I'm going to stop the video here since we are at about half an hour already. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know if you have any questions or if you want to see anything else by me, or if you're confused about anything you saw. I don't know. Let me know about anything. I will see you guys soon, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.